Welcome to the Generation Elevation Podcast, a conscious, connected platform for those who are ready to manifest their dream life. I'm your host, Elise Riley, a former PT, now motivational speaker, igniting empowerment and transformation
when you shine
all
your
across
light
the globe.
and step
Here
into the
at
true
Generation
power
Elevation,
of who
we are
you
committed to bringing you the most
when you
inspiring
are
guests
authentically
who will share
you,
their stories, wisdom,
you will shine
and
so
advice
bright
to help you progress
that
closer
other
to
people's
living
shadows
a life of your own
have
terms.
nowhere to hide. I have noticed in my experience through other people and also myself, this thing of being authentically you, other people projecting their insecurities onto you, and therefore this pattern of retracting from the power itself and changing who you are to then fit in with other people. Let me reword that. The other day, I had an interesting experience that really brought to awareness patterns of my younger self, where in the past, I would retract away from my authenticity and my confidence and my power because I really wanted to fit in. Because when I was in that power and embracing and embodying that, it would trigger the fuck out of people. When you shine so bright, other people's insecurities have nowhere to hide. And it's not because you're pointing them out, but it's because what is happening is humans are meaning makers. So therefore, they see in you what they do not have and automatically make that mean they are not good enough. You are reflecting back to them the not good enoughness that is in with them. A better way to word this is you could be surrounded by winners, and based off your belief system will dictate how you feel. Most of us will make it really easy to feel like shit and really hard to feel good. This is something that I've had to rewire my brain to over time, and I know that you may resonate with this also. But there's two types of people. You could be surrounded by winners and believe that because you are surrounded by winners, you are also a winner because they are reflecting back to you the winner within. Or there's person two, who could be surrounded by winners and internally not feel good enough, therefore making the fact that they're surrounded by winners mean that they are then the loser. People who have insecurities or not good enoughness beliefs, who've experienced traumas in the past, will project their hurt onto other people because the way they see life is based off these filters. The way they see life is based off their values, beliefs, and awareness. So, even if they watch the same movie as you, they are going to interpret that movie based off their own beliefs and experience, which will be different to your model of the world. Hurt people. And honestly, like for me, I look back at my younger self and I just send her so much love because she thought that she needed to change who she was to be able to fit in because she saw that by being in her power, it made other people feel uncomfortable. And therefore, because she loved others so much and didn't want others to feel uncomfortable around her, that she wanted to fit in, that she then changed herself and decided that that was what needed to happen in order to feel love. So I acknowledge her now and let her know that it is safe to be in her power, that she is safe to be her, because what a gift it is to trigger the fuck out of people, because you are then helping them go inward and do their own healing on their own journey. I'm going to give you an example of when I was triggered by someone else. When I was younger in the gym, I would see confident women going to the gym wearing their sports bras and looking absolutely stunning. And I would judge them hardcore. Like, who do they think they are wearing their sports bra and all? But really, I deep down wanted to have that confidence too. I wanted to be their friend and I wanted to feel and look that good. But I had the belief that I could not achieve that I wasn't confident enough, that I wasn't pretty enough or fit enough to be able to do that. And it was only until I started changing my beliefs, right, and made it easier to feel good and harder to feel bad, that I then started owning my own confidence too and rocking up to the gym in a sports bra in my shorts and owning who I am. So if this is you right now, whereby you are going through life and you're finding that people are just projecting their shit onto you, maybe there's just saying nasty things, maybe there's gossip, maybe there is just some tension going on, maybe you just can't get a break, know that you are doing so much good in this world and you are doing people massive favors without them even knowing. Know that your people are out there waiting for you. And it is only when you become your best friend and acknowledge who you are fully and step into who you are fully that you will attract your people properly. You cannot attract your people when you're half-assed being yourself. And that was the struggle that I experienced majority of my life, whereby I was attracting all of these friends that weren't actually deep, connected friends because I wasn't deeply connected with myself. And so if you find yourself comparing to other people what they have and what you don't have, it might be worth looking at your belief system and changing your way of thinking to know that what you see is reflecting back to you. So if you're seeing people's light, that is also within you. If you are seeing people's darkness, that is also within you. What you focus on will expand. So choose what you want to create more of in your life. You'll find that even the most triggering person, if you focus hardcore on what you love about them, even if it gives you the ick and you're like, nope, I'm going to focus on what I love about them, you will bring out more of those traits and enhance those traits within that person in your reality. This stuff, it's like magic. I had an experience on the weekend that really brought this home for me, where in the past I would have made myself small. However, this moment for me, I fully just stood in my power. I owned my sexy. I owned my confidence. I owned my authenticity and who I am. And this really pissed people off. And at the same time, I send that person love because they are just reflecting back to me a past version of myself who would have been triggered by the same thing. And knowing that person is a version of me, by focusing in on what I needed back then, it's like, okay, well, next time I'm in a situation like that, continuously meeting them with love instead of creating a dissonance and a distance between people. How can we, as light leaders of a high vibration, standing in our power, create connection with these people to help them feel safe enough to them own their power too? Creating a loving space for people to realize and go, oh, maybe I can also do that too. This is what started for me, is knowing that the people in my experience are all a reflection of me. And if there are people out there absolutely winning, then I can also do that too.
Thank you for being a part of the Generation Elevation community. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to leave a 5-star rating, written review, share, and tag me on Instagram at elise.riley. Until next time, keep loving, keep learning, and keep rising.